Hello, everyone. This is Hall of Famer, Director of Photography, Marlon Green. Hi, everyone. Tonight on this Casually Speaking, I'm going to talk about the word bitch, what I call a bitch, and what categorizes a bitch, and what a bitch may be considered. Okay, first of all, I want to say the word bitch in the dictionary, the most used standard dictionary term is the definition of a female dog. Okay, and that's just a depiction, a metaphor, you know, and it means other things. But I'm here to talk about me in particular, myself. I'm taking responsibility for what I see and my actions, and I suggest everyone else do the same thing or does the same thing according to a set standard and not just what you think. What does everybody else think? Are you perceiving the world how everyone else is perceiving it, or are you in your own paradigm and you only think about you? And let me tell you something. I have been wronged by men and females, black, white, and everything in between. So whatever I say, y'all just gonna have to respect it, because a lot of you all are living in shame and you don't want to hear the truth. And let me tell you something. What makes me think that I can just say bitch anytime that I want? Let me tell you, for one thing, we can be living on the same planet but living in two different worlds. What I mean by that is they treat women better than men in America, and the men are not as boisterous as they were 20 years ago. And the women are more outright aggressive and a little bit bossy. If you're a bossy type of person, you could be considered a bitch. Men are considered assholes. We don't call men bitches unless they really acting like a girl. So when we call men bitches, that's what we mean. Now, what brought me to this particular taping is that a particular lady, I'm not going to say her name, sent me a link with NWA. And on this link was a YouTube video of NWA and the word bitch and verbal abuse and all of this stuff. Well, it kind of surprised me because they don't really seem to know who the bad guy is, and they don't know who the good guys are, because they've been living in their own separate world. I'm just going to tell you some of the things that happened to me. Some of the things I'm over, some of the things I'm not over. Some of the things I'm not over, I'm not going to tell you about, because I'm probably seeking mediation, counseling, or litigation to have it resolved. Number one, when you're a leader, you see how people really are. And in most cases these days, people do not accept responsibility, liability, or they do not say they're sorry. In addition, if they make a mistake, they are too slow to correct it. I am nothing like that. I say I'm sorry when I am wrong. They don't never say they're sorry, and they are wrong many times. I don't like that. If you don't like me saying the word bitch, well, why don't you correct those females with this unruly behavior and save me the job of telling her? Because another thing that you'll notice when you're a leader is that people go out of their way to misunderstand you. You know, people go through all kinds of things in their life. Some things they tell you, some things they don't. And they will make your life miserable just because theirs are. And I thought it was kind of ironic that I had got the NWA link, because I knew it didn't really make sense at this guy that was saying we don't really critically think about the music. Well, we don't really critically think in the family matters either. Because anytime you got 6-1 females over male and most of the men are under duress, I mean, in some kind of trap, if it's not child support, it's jail. If it's not jail, it's some kind of court for something. And we make less than women because there are more women than they are men. So even if the women make less, there are more women, so most of the wealth are still going to you all. That's common sense. Y'all don't cook, y'all don't clean, you can't communicate, you can't watch the kids. You blame everything on us, you never give us credit. Y'all don't like my work. You like white boys' work more than you like mine. The only thing that keep y'all attached to these married guys and guys in these relationships are a few dollars more, a little extra change. What's a dead giveaway is, and you can be considered a bitch too in my eyes because it's a dead giveaway. I'm in the Hall of Fame. Most of you all will never get in the Hall of Fame. And so you don't like that. You're jealous of that. Second, I'm handsome. And a lot of y'all are not no smash hits. And you turn me down like I'm some scrub. But I'm getting to the answer of why you all are like that. It's all because of the fucking money. That's all it is. I'm educated. Only thing I don't have is extra change. And y'all don't have no extra change either. And if it's a 6-1 ratio and all of you are occupied, what does that deductive critical thinking reasoning tells you? It means that more than one of the guys that you're seeing that you're getting shit from. And every guy should have more than one girlfriend because y'all outnumber us 6-1 and control who dates and who not to date in a lot of cases anyway. And what I may consider a bitch. I may consider a bitch like Judge Griffin that I won the lawsuit. They just don't want to sign the money. Like Judge Bruno. He's a man but act like a bitch. He just don't want to sign my check. I already won the lawsuit. Who are all of these people y'all pledging allegiance to? It can't be black people. If you say you are helping black people and you're not helping the strong leaders, it's just a front. You might as well quit saying that. And you ladies, you need to get off your ass and start serving your men and quit letting white folks spoil you, okay? The cat is out of the bag, y'all lazy. And some of y'all do deserve to be called bitches because you don't understand anything of reason. A lot of you all, you have to cuss them out. You have to yell at them in order to get them to even listen to you. And you bitches that I say happy birthday to and you don't say happy birthday back, I'm not worrying about you. Fuck you. I'm not going to say happy birthday to too many people no more anyway. Because I'm going to be celebrating my Hall of Fame on my birthday. Since my mom didn't know I was a Hall of Famer. She lived her life, died young. My dad died young. He didn't even know I was a college grad. And I don't expect a lot of people to support me because they can't go where I go. And the reason why I'm not thanking God because his disciples need more discipline. And if I'm praying to him, depending on his disciples to get shit done, I'm just going in circles. Y'all bitches should be glad to fuck with me because you watch trash TV like Jerry Springer and you follow these political fanatics and these religious fanatics like Jesse Jackson and Barack Obama, and you'll follow Michelle Obama before you'll follow someone genuine like me. And you don't like my attitude, but y'all love when we fighting overseas for you. You love when we protecting you. And you love when we giving you all of this dick and money and all of this shit. But you don't like to hear the truth. And if it was up to you, none of y'all would be in a committed relationship if you had your own money. What would you use us for then if you had your own money? You know? And just because lions and tigers are not running around these days, y'all think that we're not worth anything. Well, I work twice as hard for half as much, and the average female, let's just face it, a lot of y'all in positions because of other things besides your job skills. And it's a shame that you all can't admit it. If you don't like me, take a look at yourself, because I try hard, I work for everyone, and I deserve more opportunity than your asshole average fuck boy who all they do is get used up and would even wrinkle my relationship flashing money, knowing that the bitches are desperate. So they're not going to appreciate my affection. They're not going to appreciate my text message. They're not going to appreciate the dresses. If I buy you a dress, at least you can do is show me a picture with you in a dress. Don't fuck my friend and ignore me because he's a trick and you running behind that. If I give you a dress, you know why you can't show it? Because you fuck with too many guys, and anything I give anybody is gonna cause jealousy either backwards or forwards. What I mean by that is either your boyfriend gonna get pissed off or somebody's girlfriend is gonna get pissed off, and they don't have anything to do with it. A bitch is inconsiderate or call cops on men knowing he's innocent. They loses his job. How come y'all don't step up when y'all know these bitches lying? Y'all know the women that's harassing Cosby is lying for sure. I don't know about Bill O'Reilly and Bill Clinton. Y'all love these type of guys. You don't like my types. You like weak men that spoil you, that have no morals. And as long as you getting kicked down, you don't understand a damn thing. And I think that's a shame. You know, if I have to call somebody a bitch to get their attention, something is wrong with them. But what you should pay attention to is the context around the word bitch, the situation around the word bitch, and why this person is causing so much trouble or so much inconsistency that you can't get anything done. That's the definition of a bitch, you know. And Ice-T did say on his rappers, some of you niggers are bitches too. Sometimes I use the word nigger when it's appropriate. Sometimes I use the word bitch when it's appropriate. It's usually after the reasoning has fell through the cracks and went down the drain. Because a lot of people don't understand anything, and they go out of their way to misunderstand you and will try to take advantage of you. The fraternities, they destroyed 2 of my potential girlfriends. One of the guys I was cool with, they broke that relationship up. Then years later, he wants to be a photographer like me. Then he feels sheepish, makes a website like mine, and tries to compete and unfriends me. That's the frat's fault. That's the girl's fault. That's his fault. That's not my fault. I passed everybody up, making the Hall of Fame. Y'all still dragging ass behind the same guys getting spoiled. Y'all got to show more respect than that. Y'all got to show more respect than that. And if y'all don't respect helping the guys, you white folks dating our women, don't fuck with us either, because we don't play that shit no more. We're not your slaves, and we're about to go back to Africa, and I want to treat my white folks, my good white folks, good. And I don't have to put up with the racist ass white folk shit in America no more, because we have other places to go, and y'all have been taught to degrade us, exploit us, and turn a blind eye even when our suffering is 10 times greater than yours. 9 times out of 10 when they hang people back in the days, it was the men. It was the men. 9 times out of 10 when you have to fight for the country, it's the men. The women would rather stay home. So don't be so hard on me using the word bitch, because if you act like a lady, or if you all stepped up and corrected these ladies when they act like bitches, it'll be a lot better. Don't leave the responsibility up to me then. Correct them women. Because I correct people on the spot. I correct judges, cops, lawyers, and when they try to deliberately misunderstand, then I talk the way that they understand. If they want me to talk street, I can talk street. If they want me to talk formal, I can talk formal. You know, it just depends on the person. When you're a leader, you see how people are. You get to analyze their personality, and you get to know who's full of shit and who's not. The cops are not the only one that has this intuition. You know, the cops and the firemen and the social workers are not the only one that has this intuition. I have more credibility because I've been to jail on false charges and proved everyone wrong and made them look like fools. Do you think any of those said, I'm sorry, Mr. Green, what I did you? How can we make it up? That's a bitch. Sore losers, spoil sports, unpredictable, uncontrollable, negative behavior. That fits under the category of a bitch. Why don't you help more? If you don't like us saying bitch, why don't you help us more and save our perception instead of going complain about us to all of these other folks? Those days are over. If you're not with us, you're not getting reparations. You're not getting anything from Africa. And if y'all old hags don't like me, it's cool. I got 16 and 18 and 21 and 35 years old. And the only thing that's keeping you stuck to them bums are a few dollars more. Because extra change, money, is the only thing extra I don't have. But I'm working on it. And I'm not worrying about getting a girlfriend too fast, because when I got money, they're going to make themselves available to me. So there's no need for me to rush like this, okay? Calm down. If you don't like me, just keep going. You ain't got to change your friendship to follow to keep people from knowing we friends. You pretty girls, I'm fucking handsome. Y'all should be able to help me out more instead of glutting up every fucking thing. Show me some substance. Help the guys that need to be helped. Quit fucking with them thugs giving your pussy away to lesser men. And you got this Army Airborne All-American ass-kicking motivator who has world leaders following them, who just happen to be handsome and in a Hall of Famer. You black bitches acting like you can get a better man, but you can't. If you could, post your videos on. Show his work. Let him claim you and show what kind of fool you are doing it. I challenge you to be better. And I'm going to date who I want.